Wayne Rooney's just passed that record of 200 goals for United, or joined the 200 ranks. How does he compare with Bobby Charlton and all the other great strikers we've mentioned, Teddy, and there's many strikers, Dennis Law?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Wayne Rooney, when he's firing on all cylinders, is a world-class player. I think we're seeing that this season. I think there's a bit of extra spark in his play. A lot of conjecture over the close season about whether he was going to stay at Manchester United. He's put all that behind him, and he's just concentrating on his football. And I think he's been outstanding. I think he was yesterday in the derby match. We had a lot of players who were below par, weren't at the best. I don't think you could have said the same about Wayne. I thought he never give up. He was a constant thorn in the side, and Vincent Kompany, he was at his very best to sort of blunt him. So if he continues the way he's going, then he's going to break all them sort of goal scoring records. And if he's happy and fit and enjoying his football, then there's every chance he's going to do it.
I mean, you've been around some great players. How important is it when you're happy to play your best football?
Yeah, you play. Yeah, when you're happy, you do play your best football. There's no doubt. If you've got off the field problems or other issues in your life, and you take that baggage into a game, then you're not completely concentrating on the match in question. So it does become an issue. I think he's had a tough sort of mid end of season break, and there's been a lot of talk about where he's going to Chelsea or Arsenal or whatever. He has just put all that behind him. He's got himself really fit and sharp, and United are reaping the benefits.
And of course, as a proud Englishman, it's great for England in such a big year.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure he'd be the first to say he's in the last couple of competitions. England haven't been at their best, and Wayne hasn't been at his best. It'd be great if he went into, hopefully, if we do qualify for the World Cup, and that he goes into that in really good form. And whether it's the David Moyes sort of factor, he's come along. He said he's got him fitter and got him sharper. Maybe he's a bit more comfortable with that. Then if that's the case, United and England are both going to reap the benefits.
And of course the big question now is are United going to have a little stutter after the Ferguson era finally came to an end, or can David Moyes pick it up seamlessly?
Well, apart from Sunday, I think we played pretty well at the start of the season. I think we were the one team trying to win the game against Chelsea at Old Trafford. I think it's probably as well as we've played at Anfield for 3 or 4 years, where I think over the last few seasons we've kind of been bullied a bit down there. I thought we played well at Anfield and didn't get what we maybe deserved. So I thought we played well there. We played well against Palace, against Leverkusen, really well against Swansea. So apart from that one on Sunday, it's been pretty good. But yeah, Sunday was not so, and the players will know that. The managers, I'm sure, has said to the players that's not good enough, and we're looking for some kind of reaction come Wednesday night.
And there's not much better game to pick them up and get going than the cup game against Liverpool.
That gets the fires burning, doesn't it? Whenever you play in Liverpool, it is the same for the Liverpool players. Whenever there's a fixture, Manchester United, Liverpool, it's intense. It's a massive rivalry. It's always a huge occasion, and both sides will be looking to bounce back from bad defeat, I think, at the weekend, and I think it's set up to be another fiery encounter.
And of course, United still are the Premier League champions. They won't give that without a fight, will they?
No, I think they'll be there in the mix. There's no doubt about that. There's a bit of a transition going on because, as I say, everybody's getting used to the manager. The manager's getting used to players. There is change. The biggest change that there's been at Manchester United for 26 years. So people may be looking at that as a sign of weakness, but I think they've got the right man in David Moyes. I think they've got players who know how to win titles and know how to win silverware, and we'll be thereabouts come the end of the season.